Hey guys, I forgot to mention this at the end of the video, so I'm going to put it at the beginning instead. Notice how my dog definitely doesn't want to be here. I'm going to make her the whole time because that's content. But Nick finally did create his YouTube channel called Home on the Range. Be sure to click on the link down below in the description with, with this channel. And with that, guys, enjoy the video. Finally working on the Dodge Daytona. There could have been a lot more made before this, but things got in the way, meaning life, and maybe I was lazy. Who knows? But we're getting back into it now. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Probably not. I mean, there's a very niche market for this car. I don't even know if I said that word right now that I think back on it. But I'm excited. Let's get my car back on the road looking like 100%. And to do that, we need to fix a few issues. Kind of my fault. Let me walk you through what I did so far and what's wrong with it. Alright, so if we take this plastic cover thing off right here, I can go there. If we look at this front bumper assembly, like I want to push it on, but it just doesn't go. It doesn't fit like it should. I couldn't figure it out for the longest time. And I was diagnosing this thing. This side is like, yeah, that'll go on. That'll match up with the fender. I'm like, why the hell can't I get this side to go? Well, if we look in the middle here, there's this little plastic, I don't know what you want to call that. Brace? Sure. And it's hitting right here. I'm like, what the frick? How is it even possible? So then I decided to look at the other bumpers that I bought. If we look at these two here, this is the original one that was on the car. I'm like, holy hell, this thing's heavier than I remember. I looked at this one, I was like, well, does this have that brace too? Sure, there it is. Well, how come mine's not lining up? Well, let's look at it. Let's just use a little emblem here. It goes straight up, and look. You can see it's a little off center. All right, take a look at this one that I put on. Just go straight up from the center of the hood. She's lined right up. So, that's clearly a problem. So to my Dodge Daytona fans out there, I know there's a few of you out there, not many, but what my plan is, and I'm looking for your advice when I say this, I'm gonna take the bumper off, just cut it off completely. I really don't see the need for it, what it even does. I really don't know. There's like 50 million nuts and bolts that keep this thing together. So I don't think it'll miss just one. Who knows? I might put a hood on it one day and then be like, wow, that doesn't line up. But that's the plan for today. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah. Let's just dive into it, see what happens. I know you guys won't be able to see a lot of the work that I'm doing since I'm a one-man show at this point. As you can see, I got a lot of the nuts off already. But on this side, there would be a nut there, still one there yet. You gotta take that all off. We gotta take that side all apart. Then down towards here, we got more bolts holding it into the fender. So we gotta worry about that side. And I think this side I never really quite got in. So this whole side we can pretty much consider done, as we can see. So I just need to take apart that side over there, and the bumper should come off, in theory. Just like that, the bumper's off. It was pretty straightforward since I done this before. Otherwise, if it was my first time, trust me, there would have been a lot more struggling. Trust me, there was a lot of struggling the first time I did this. But bumper's off. Let's take a look at it. This is as straightforward as I'm thinking. I mean, I can see there's like a little bit of structural integrity to this whole thing with the bumper. But I realistically think if you just take like an angle grinder right there, we shouldn't have much issues. So let's just do it, and if we screw something up, I got 2 more bumpers in the basement. We literally got 3 lives on this one, so I don't see how we can screw up. Like that, the little clip thing is off, so oh man, I can't get over that stink. It is bad. But in theory, it should just match right up with the car now, so let's put it back on. Alright, well, putting it back on is proving to be a challenge. I don't know what the hell is going on, if it's the headlights or what. But it's like this housing is hitting the bumper itself. I just can't get it over, it seems like. Also, in the process, I am scratching the living piss out of this quarter panel here. I mean, I'm not too worried about it because I know in the end, the whole car's got to be repainted anyway. But if I could avoid deep scratches, that'd be nice. Unfortunately, those feel like they're really cutting in. So it's really making this job a little bit harder for me, but I guess we'll keep playing with it, see what happens. Pro tip for anyone watching that's working on these freaking cars. Trying to put this thing on, instead of tilting the bumper up to get over that little lip, you want to tilt it down actually. At least that's where I found luck. Either way, it's on. Let's finish getting this on there to see if everything's lining up like it should. If it does, realistically, we're probably taking that bumper off again just to take the fender off because, well, I'll get into that later. But let's just make sure it lines up first. Just like that, we got the front bumper on. And for the most part, over here, it's lining up all right. You can tell there's definitely a lip right there, and especially at the top, there's a lip there. But I feel like I can kind of make this work in my favor, especially because I only have 1 nut on these things, on both sides. I feel like once we get this thing bolted up both sides like it should, I'm hoping we can make this work in our favor and just kind of line up with everything. So I'm thinking this front bumper is actually going to work for me, which I'm very excited for. As for this fender though, I don't know. I really can't get over this yet, guys, to the point where it's like, I don't know. It looks like a lot of work. Actually, that's a new dent. Haven't noticed that one before. I don't know if I put that in there or if I bought it like that. Either way, I mean, I got the fender for like $10, so I'm really not too concerned. I think I'm going to try and find a different one for this car, just because it's like, you know what? I really don't want this to be a Bondo car. I want it to be like it wasn't punched in the face by a deer. Although it does have a black eye, we'll ignore that for now. But I just don't want Bondo on it all over the place. And it sounds really cheesy because I know you can make it look like a brand new car with Bondo, but it's a skill I don't have yet, and it's just, I don't know. For now, I'll stick with what I know. I know how to replace, oh wow, I don't know where that camera is pointing for a little bit. I know how to replace that fender for now. I think it's easier just to get a new one. We'll go from there. You know what? I think I'm just gonna end the video right here. Guys, next time, when we go back in this car, hopefully I have a new fender source for us. We're taking that bumper back off. I think the bumper for the most part is fine, although I don't know. I know that headlight works. I don't know if that one works yet or not. Either way, all for another video. So guys, if you like the content that you're seeing, please be sure to subscribe and hit the bell button because YouTube is an algorithm. I don't like it. I don't even like saying this crap because I think y'all are smart enough to say, hey, I like him. I'm gonna subscribe. I don't need him to tell me to do that because I'm assuming our viewers are a little bit smarter than that. Who knows? Maybe you're not. But be sure to do that. Other than that, guys, till next time, we'll see you in the next one.